Today I'm going to show you how to take a file that you have in Lightroom and do a mock-up to make it look like it's already in a room or already in a picture frame. The benefit of this is that it can help sales on websites like Etsy or on your own website. So this is not actually a room in my house, and I have never printed this photograph. In fact, I only made it about 15 minutes ago. But it looks like it's in a room, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is what it will look like in the end. First, I'm going to start in Lightroom. This is the photo that I just recently took, and this is the one that I want in the frame. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's edited all the way that I want, and I'm happy with this final product. I'll open up Photoshop, and I'll get rid of this so that we can start over. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Photoshop document that has the background and frame in it. You can download these for free online. Just Google free mockup or free room mockup or free frame photograph mockup, and a bunch of these will show up. This one's called Wonderful Freebie, so I guess you could just Google Wonderful Freebie mockup. I'm going to open that, okay? And you can make the changes that you want. You can change this around and everything. I'm just going to keep it the same. I'm going to open up frames here, and the photo that I'm going to make, I guess I want it to be an 8.5 by 11. So I'll extend this down even more and slide down to where I see your 8.5 11 artwork. I'll open that up, and this is what you really want to click here. Okay, there's this little icon in the bottom, and you double click that. I really don't know much about this, but I found that if you click Don't Resolve, you're fine. And I'm going to go up here and get rid of this Wonderful Freebie stuff. So I'm just going to close the I for freebie and close this group 2, which holds the Wonderful, and this freebie's fine. Now the next thing that I need to do is open up the document that I want to put in the frame. And here I've titled it Beer and Glass. I'm going to open it. Command A to get the marching ants around the photo. Command C to copy. Okay? And then I can close this. Now that I'm back into this place your artwork here part of Photoshop, again, I have this whole photo here, but I've opened up this by clicking the icon in the corner. I hit Command V to paste. Again, it's asking me if I want to convert different my RGB working space, and it's fine to just click OK. Now this is all black because my photo is actually huge, so I need to shrink it down. Command T is transform. It's a shortcut for transform, and that's what allows you to make a photo bigger and smaller in Photoshop. I'm going to go up to the corner, and what's really important here is that I need to hold down Shift while I drag it in. By holding down Shift, it won't warp the photo. It's going to keep everything in the same perspective. So I'm going to hold down Shift and drag. Still too big, so I'm going to pull it up. You see it's starting to come in. Shift and drag again to make it smaller. Shift and drag again to make it smaller. Now I'm getting pretty close. Shift and drag to make it smaller. And I'm seeing that this isn't going to take up the whole frame, so I will have to shift and make it bigger and crop it myself, just like I would have to probably in real life if I wanted an 8.5 by 11. And that looks fine to me. I'm going to hit Enter to allow the transformation to happen. Now this is really easy. In order to get from here to get my artwork in here, all I have to do is just click File, Save. That's it. Now I can hop over and see that it's done. And what's really nice about these mockups is that it's included in here. You know, I can't really see it, but they have reflections to make it look more realistic, like it's actually in the room. And from this point, I can file export and export it as a JPEG and send it wherever I want. Like I said, there's a lot of different mockups to choose from online. Some are paid, some of the better ones are paid, but this one was free. And I think it looks good, and it will help me sell my art on sites like Etsy.